like you're having this power struggle on your own.
Okay.
What? Give me an example.
Are you renovating with your partner? Do you need counselling? Buckley, he's a little wish dragon. This barely functioning pair of men that you see before you, who are living in utter chaos and have ground to a halt in limbo during this renovation,
Yes.
are now very excited because we have a date to begin the works with a contractor. We have hired a building control officer. We have a signed party wall agreement.
Yeah.
Everything is ready to go. It feels like it has been a marathon, and we are quite literally living in chaos.
Yes. T-minus 8 weeks until the windows are being installed.
Until the winter weather comes in.
Yeah. So we've tasked the builder with a sort of structure of works and how we want this to go so that we can still live here, so that we hit our deadlines of like the windows are coming at the end of October. We've literally got 9 weeks. And he's going to start up here, which is why we sat up here. This is where we started ripping out. The first job is to fix the flat roof, which it rained yesterday and we've just come upstairs and literally there's water pouring in, which that's new. We didn't know that was there.
Well, we knew that the flat roof was leaking and that's why we knew we were going to replace the flat roof. But I think in our attempts to look at what structure we've got and go over the building with the structural surveyor, the kind of slight tweaks and prodding have unearthed another little hole.
It was quite a big hole actually. That's a lot of water. So the first job is repair the flat roof. A knock-on effect of that might be that we have to replace half of the roof, which we hadn't budgeted for, hadn't planned for. We're probably going to have to cut something further down in the house.
To be clear, the joists are absolutely solid as a rock, fine. It's just that the way that whoever decided to construct that flat roof section did, they have glued and rested the roof tiles onto the flat roof. So the only way to replace the flat roof is to take these tiles off. Boring.
Yeah. That's the first thing. Then is all the steel structure. So this big massive steel from the front of the back to the back of the house, which takes the load of the chimney behind us, this one. So that can then come out. This chimney has also got to come out. So there's some steel work going there. Then they can remove all of the struts in the ceiling and replace them with 5 galvanized steel rods.
This floor we're almost treating like a loft conversion because it's quite a sort of contained nugget. So this is all going to get sorted. And then we're going to break through to the next floor. And there's going to be a period where this house has 2 sets of staircases because we will keep the staircase that we're going to be eventually removing whilst everyone's working and doing. Put the stairs in that are going to be going downstairs at this end of the room. And then once those are all finished and we can use those for the rest of the build process, those stairs will go. So we're going to be double staircase house. Why did we decide that we were staying in? Because at one point there was a whole conversation about, do we move out? Do we stay in? How did that happen?
I never thought we were moving out.
Which is so funny because I thought I was the immovable one that couldn't handle change, but apparently it's him.
No, I can handle change. It's not about I don't want to move out. I just want to be here. I don't want to miss anything. I'm so excited. And our life, we've talked about this a lot, but our life has been kind of not easy, but I felt like it's been too smooth and I'm ready for some disruption and some mess and chaos. And
which part of this has been smooth?
No, not the last 6 months, like the last 10 years have been smooth. So I'm ready to live in chaos and kind of, because then I get to treat myself, little rewards.
Oh, no, okay. None of those. No rewards. We don't get any rewards, we just get the house. I think because this is our own project, we are trusting our gut instinct and going with the flow of the way that we want to do this. And everyone all the way along says, that's not how you should do it. You should be doing, this isn't the right way to do it, but we'll go along with it. And we hear that all the time, and I feel like I've spent my entire life hearing that. But do you know what? I can't be somebody else. I can only be me, and I'm going to do it this way, and it's my house. So what do you want to do about it?
This is me. So that song.
Yeah, and I do want to be here. I do like the process. I am going to struggle to move all of our stuff out and leave the house for 6 months. That's not going to happen.
This is
So
going to
I-
be one of those moments that we cut to in about 2 months' time, leaving with our suitcases because we can't bear to live here anymore. Just remember this, earmark this clip.
Oh my god! I meant it when I said we're barely functioning. We are barely functioning at the moment. We're having this hilarious
With
scenario.
you?
Well, I mean, my body is breaking down, as you all already know. I am a broken bodied person at the moment. I'm laughing, but it hasn't been funny.
Well, you've finally seen the right doctor. We've got a plan of
Yes.
action. We need to do a biopsy. We need to do a contrast dye, MRI, MI.
Oh god, he's really going into it.
We just need to do all of that stuff.
So
And,
basically,
yeah.
what I was trying to say is that,
And then an operation.
and then an operation, yes.
On top of all of this.
So that's happening, which is great fun. So actually, we are renovating a house, and we are also renovating this 40-something body as we do the house process. So we're about to begin the build. Finally, thrilled. And the way that it's going to work in terms of an order of works is we're going to be putting the steels in up here so that we can remove that chimney breast because we have to keep the chimney stacks visible because of listing. We're going to be moving that roof light, repairing the flat roof behind us, and making good all of the openings because the new windows are going to be coming at the end of October. We've got to do something about that door, which is going to be another argument. That'll be a whole other thing, but I'd like to keep that door. He doesn't want to keep it. And we've got to install underfloor heating, make an opening here for the new staircase, and that's basically the general vibe. That bathroom also, I would like in this first phase, there's going to be 3 phases because there's 3 floors. In the first phase, I'd really like that bathroom to get completed so that eventually when we move down to the basement to do the final phase,
we can move up here.
live in this floor like its own separate loft essentially with a bathroom. That's the plan. Are you renovating with your partner? Do you need counselling? I don't know why, because we've done this many times before, but I do feel like this is the hardest one. And I think it's just because we have more experience and we know more.
Yeah, definitely.
And actually that just makes everything harder.
Well, because also we're both a bit older. We're more set in our ways of what we want and what we like and how we want things to be done.
And we're trying to establish, you know, when you are in a new relationship and you have that kind of power struggle phase. Who's in control here? Who's the one wearing the trousers? And you get over yourselves after about 2 years of doing the power struggle phase, and you're just like, oh, we don't need to do this anymore. We both love it. It's fine. We're happy. We're having a new power struggle phase, which is almost like akin. I hate to use this phrase, midlife crisis, but it's almost like because this move represented a change for us in terms of the way that we live our lives. It's almost like we've entered a new power struggle phase of like, well, I expected this change to be like this. I wanted our new life to be like this. And
I feel like you're having this power struggle on your own.
Okay.
What? Give me an example.
I just mean the way that we want to do things is we're re-establishing a way of living our life because we moved away from a life that we had got stuck with. We were stuck in a rut. We have got to kind of, is it this? Is it that kind of thing? No, you're not in that game.
I don't know.
I'm in that game on my own.
Oh, tug of war for one. Next time you see us after this episode, it will be a lot more chaotic around here. That roof will be ripped off. There will be walls flying out and steels flying in. So yeah, stay tuned. It's about to get interesting.
You need to hold us accountable.
And Chris.